Greetings, loved ones. Let's take a journey.
It's time for an Amanda Exclusivo.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Amanda Exclusivo. I'm your host, Amanda Geffner. My guest is best known for playing Carlos in High School Musical, the series, and he's an Amanda Exclusivo OG. Please welcome my friend, Frankie Rodriguez. Hey.
Hi. How's it going?
Good. I was just telling him before we started, the hair looks great.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
We went long.
We're trying it. It's mostly just I don't want to get a haircut. So
I feel you. I'm
Yeah.
just letting mine grow out. But how's your summer been?
Summer's been good. It's been like busy, but also like very relaxing and calming. I was in Cape Cod about a month ago doing a production of Rent. So that was really fun. So I feel like now I'm just like kind of still coming down from that like high of like exciting, musical stuff. And so I'm just like having a good time.
Yeah, you just brought up Rent. You played Angel. So what was that like? And living in Connecticut too.
It was so much fun. Like Angel is such a dream role of mine, and I've been wanting to play it forever. And so the fact that I've gotten to play it twice this year, I also did a concert version of Rent in Costa Mesa in March. So it's the year of Rent, I guess. So, but it was really fun. It kind of felt like I was going back to like doing musical theater over the summer, like as a kid. So it felt like summer camp. So that was really fun.
That's awesome. Frankie, would you ever consider doing something on Broadway?
Would Broadway ever consider me? I think the real question. I
let me
literally
rephrase.
do anything, whatever they ask. But I think it would have to be the right moment and the right show for me to want to do 8 times a week. But after Rent, I was like, whoa, Rent is definitely a show I could do forever. Like it was just so much fun. And so I think that would be like a fun show. But honestly, I would do anything.
Oh my God, no. I mean, there's so many great shows. Like, what would your dream role be?
My dream role, I have a lot of dream roles, but I think like in terms of like just like free casting, like free whatever, I always say Audrey in Little Shop of Horrors. And
Oh,
I
that's a
think it would
good
take like
one.
a very specific director to kind of understand like what I see in my head. But I think someone could be out there. But that would be like one of my dream roles. But I guess in terms of like today, I would love to play Jack in Into the Woods again. I would also love to do like Toby and Sweeney Todd. I'm open.
Broadway, if you're hearing this, Frankie's available.
If Broadway is on this call, please answer.
I don't have any Broadway people on this call, but I've talked to lots of Broadway people before, so I'm hoping that we can get this spread
Yeah,
the
that
word.
sounds great.
I also saw that you and your boyfriend Joe Serafini have been together now for 6 years. That's crazy. How was the anniversary?
Anniversary was so much fun. We celebrated a little later because I was away on work, but 6 years. It's kind of crazy because we started dating the year we met, which would have been 6 years ago. So it's hard to believe that like that specific moment in time like has already like now there's a big 6 year gap in between that time. That seems crazy.
Oh my God. So what'd you guys do for the anniversary? Did you plan it? Is Joe more of the planner in the relationship?
It was a kind of like a joint effort. We had a really nice lunch. We went to a restaurant we've never been on the water. It was like really nice. We walked around Central Park. Like we wanted to have like a very New York day. So it was really sweet.
I love that. I love having a New York day. But besides Joe, do you still keep in touch with anyone from High School Musical, the series?
Yeah, great. I know it's a mouthful, but we always get it.
Yes.
But yeah, of course. I not in constant contact with all of them. There's so many of us that it is hard to be in a constant loop with everybody. But um yeah, like Julia we see a lot, Dara we'll see and anytime anyone comes in New York, they're always like hitting us up to like have a lunch or something. But I if I could see all of those people every day for the rest of my life, I would.
Oh my God. So when Olivia comes to New York, I'm sure, do you guys get like VIP tickets? Because that concert has to be amazing.
It was amazing. We got to see her in when she was at Madison Square Garden for the Guts tour, and that was really cool. And she invited all of us who were in New York City to go see her. And we got to like just be like the biggest like Olivia Rodrigo fan. So that's always fun.
And I'm sure you miss working with the whole cast and like being part of Disney Plus and the Disney franchise.
Yeah, I miss the people more than anything, and I just
I'm
miss like
sure.
those specific like jokes and laughs and like what we were getting into at that time. So yeah, it's I look back at it with like, oh my gosh, what a great time.
And okay, so I went through your Instagram. Okay, I'm doing my research here.
Okay.
You've never been to Disney World and you worked on a Disney show?
Okay, well, I have been to Disney World now. That was my first time. I had just gone this past January. And no, because I grew up in California. So we were like always going to be Disneyland, a Disneyland family versus Disney World.
Oh, so you've been to land.
Oh, of course, I've been to land
Oh,
dozens of
phew.
times.
I had
Yeah,
a
no,
heart
no.
attack for a second. I was like,
Yeah, no, no, no. Just no Disney World because, and I think it's mostly like an East Coast, West Coast type of thing.
I see.
But and then while working for Disney after our first season, then we went right into 2020. And so
Oh,
I think that
great.
kind of like might have shifted the plans of ever visiting any sooner.
So what'd you think of Disney World versus Disneyland?
Okay, I honestly love them both. I think there's magic in both places
Oh,
and you
totally.
feel it. And I love the space that Disney World has. And I love that like it really does feel very immersive like the second you get there. But I also really love Disneyland. And I also had
Yeah.
a Disneyland pass in college. So I think that also like adds to the nostalgia of like always wanting to be there. But they're both great.
I can agree with you. They are both
Yeah.
fantastic. It's hard to pick. It's like when I'm in California, yes, I want to be there. World, there's so much to do, but California is also expanding at the same time.
Yeah, so they're going to be one and the same at some point.
Yeah, and speaking of like Disney things, just to talk to you about it, I feel like Disney Channel is kind of like making a slow comeback because there could be a potentially Hannah Montana tour, Demi Lovato reunited with Joe Jonas at the MetLife Stadium for their tour. Do you think there's any kind of potential that High School Musical would make some kind of comeback?
Um, I would love to see a High School Musical, like all six of them on stage at the same time. I think it could heal the world. Maybe
Oh,
like
yes.
I know this would never happen, but like a Super Bowl performance style, like they all pop out of the ground and everybody just goes wild, I think would be so fun. And of course, always down for a High School Musical, the musical, the series reunion of any kind. So yeah, I don't know. I would not be in charge of any of that, so I have
I
no
was
idea.
just wondering what your thoughts were because it just seems like Disney Channel's kind of making that comeback. And I feel like, with the High School Musical, the musical, the series, tongue twister, right? That there could be some kind of comeback. And same with High School Musical, because I know a lot of people in the
Yeah,
cast
I
still
kind
keep
of
in
still
touch.
feel like High School Musical, the musical series just ended. So I think like
Yeah.
a comeback would be too soon.
Hmm.
But High School Musical, I mean, I feel like it's time, and we kind of did it with season 4. We had some of the returning cast members come and stuff, and so that was really cool. But no, I want like a Hollywood Bowl type style performance. I would levitate. Yeah.
Love that. I would need to sit the whole time because I would probably have a heart attack. I'm like, this is great. It's
Yeah.
all coming together. Can you
Yeah.
imagine? Like, that would be wild.
Yeah, I can't imagine. It would be amazing.
So you also now are a businessman. So I want to congratulate you on your nail polish line,
Thanks.
Freeland. So tell me, Frankie, what made you want to come up with a nail polish company?
I go on Instagram Live and I paint my nails with people, and it became like like kind of, we call them nail painting parties. They started in the pandemic as just like a way to connect with people, and we were all in the house bored anyway. So it was like, what else are we doing? So that was like a fun way to like keep busy in a weird way. And then I was just looking for a way to kind of amp up that little project. And I was like, well, could I like partner with a brand? Could I do like a giveaway? Like, what could I do to make it just more exciting? And then I had the idea. I was like, well, what if you tried to just launch your own nail polish line? Like, how hard could that be? And then it was a slew of Google searches that like got me to like where I needed to go. And then kind of things just started rolling right into the other. And then we launched last summer.
Congratulations. I mean, I want to go to a nail polish party. I only party by myself when I get my nails done.
I know it is a little isolating when you're just sitting there and you're just like, this could be a party, but no one's talking. So
Well, I want to go to the party.
come to
So,
the party, Instagram Live.
yes, I'm totally coming. So, I know nail polish colors have a lot of unique names. Like this color that I have on now is called Fiji. How did you come up with the names of your colors? What was your inspiration?
Inspiration comes from a lot of different places, but for example, like the birthday collection, which was the first launch, which launched on my birthday. So I wanted everything to be like really fun and colorful. So we hit pink, orange, yellow, green, blue. And so when you think of like all of these things, you're like, what is my favorite thing at a birthday party that would represent the color the best? And so, like for pink, I was like, well, I definitely wanted to say pink, and like pink fizz sounds good. So it could be like a pink fizz fiesta. It's like a pink
Ooh.
party. And like you kind of think like a piñata, you think like strawberry soda, you think like pink cups or pink party hats. And so it was just like things like that, kind of like going in my head and saying, like, what do I look for at a party? And like Bounce House Blue was one my friend Rebecca came up with. And she was like, what if you call it just like Bounce House Blue? Because I was like, I love a bounce house. So I was like, okay, that's fun.
Yeah.
So it was just like things like that. Those were always fun meetings.
Oh, I'm sure. I would have loved to participate. I just am so curious how people come up with the color names. Like when I get calls from my grandmother, she went to the nail salon. She's like, "Oh, I got East Hampton Cottage." I'm like, "How'd you come up with that? What kind of color is that? Is that like a pink or
Yeah, no, and I'm sure like somebody had a thought and like connected it with something and it makes sense to them. But I know colors are always like have like the wildest things. But one of my colors for the winter collection was my favorite puffer coat because I have this like lavender big puffer coat and it's like my favorite coat. So like some things like that are like really personal and then some things are just like fun because you want them to be like fun and whimsical. So it's a mixed bag.
Well, if you ever need a red, red's my favorite color. And if you're looking for someone to name it
Ooh.
after, I'm right here.
Okay, Amanda Red. Red Amanda.
Yeah, or the
Yeah.
Exclusivo, you call it
Yeah.
that right there. You see,
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm here to help you. So tell me,
Amazing.
Frankie, what's next for you? What do you have going on?
What's going on? I have a new show coming out on Hulu next month called Chad Powers. That'll premiere on September 30th. It's a half-hour sports comedy and it's going to be so fun. So tune into that.
So for those of us that don't know, tell us what the show's about.
Okay, so Chad Powers is based off of a skit that Eli Manning did about maybe like 10 years ago, where he went undercover in full prosthetics and a wig, very Mrs. Doubtfire style,
Love
and
it.
tried out for a college football team. And so the creators took this premise and added a script to it and a story and characters. And so our story is about an NFL player who gets canceled and tries to make a comeback. And the way he tries to do it is trying out for a college football team, the South Georgia Catfish. And I play Danny, and Danny is the mascot for the football team. So that's kind of how all of that fits in together.
Well, I can't wait to see that. I mean, with your Wildcats background, I think you might be set.
I was set. I was not prepared for how hot it was going to be in the costume, but I felt like, yeah, I had this school spirit down.
But that's awesome. I'm so excited to see the show, Frankie. And before
Thank
I
you.
let you go, I'm not sure if you remember the first time you were on my show. By the way, this is your third time on the show.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah,
Love
so that's why you're an OG, and we love having
OG.
you here.
Great.
So we played the speed round. So I asked you, I'm not sure if you remember, as many questions as I could about you within a minute. You
Okay.
answered 13. So I
Okay.
want to see if you could top that.
Okay.
Don't worry, they're fun questions. It's
Okay.
about you. Let me know when you're ready, and I'm going to start the timer.
I think I'm ready.
I think you are. We got this. With our tag
Yeah.
team effort, we're all in this
Okay.
together.
Okay. T.
All right. 3, 2, reality TV. Yay or nay?
Yay.
What's your favorite nail polish color?
My favorite puffer coat.
Your favorite Disney Channel movie?
Cheetah Girls.
All in this together or get your head in the game?
All in this together.
Your dream role on Broadway?
Jack into the Woods.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
What's your middle name?
Ray.
Be able to fly or be invisible?
Ooh, be invisible.
What's Joe's worst habit?
Joe, singing out of context.
Glasses or contacts?
Glasses.
What was your first job?
My first job, I worked at Forever 21.
Bad haircut or bad dye job?
Oh, bad haircut.
Your favorite Olivia Rodrigo song?
Oh, making the bed.
One Direction or the Jonas Brothers?
The Jonas Brothers.
New York City or Los Angeles?
Oh, I live here, New York City.
The time's up. You did great. You
Okay.
answered 15 questions.
Okay, beat my last round, so that's all that matters.
Good job. Well, you mentioned Cheetah Girls, so that made me very happy, by the way, because that's my favorite. And
I
would
love
have
Two Girls. I just watched it for the first time in a long time recently, and I was like, whoa, it's still so good.
Now hold on. 1, 2, or 3?
They're all so different. I won.
Really? I'm 2.
I mean, I love 2 and I love 3,
Yeah.
but there's something about 1 and seeing it for the first time and being like, whoa, and having my mind blown.
Oh my God. Now imagine a Cheetah Girls reunion.
I wouldn't exist. I would like implode.
Me too. I would be on the floor right now.
Yeah, I'd be in pieces. Yeah.
Enough about the Cheetah Girls, but seriously, thank you so much for coming on. It's always great catching up with you. And I'm so excited about the show. Congratulations and the nails. I got to come to a nail party.
Yeah, I'll send you the invite.
Oh, I love it. I'll be there. We'll paint our nails together.
I love it.